Perusahaan otomobil kedua Sendirian Berhad Perodua was established in 1993. It operates a massive 522-acre manufacturing facility in Rawang, Selangor, producing up to 320,000 cars annually and supporting 12,000 direct employees. Their operations are driven by a clear strategic framework where their mission is to deliver complete mobility to Malaysians through high-value products and services, while their vision focuses on continuously developing the local automotive ecosystem to a higher level of global competitiveness. However, the problem statement reveals that due to this massive workforce scale, Perodua faces risk of corporate amnesia. Without a structured KM system, critical engineering logs and senior tacit knowledge risk being permanently lost to employee retirement. This leads to a repetitive production line mistakes and costly factory downtime. Therefore, the purpose of this is to audit Perodua's tool to safeguard their lean manufacturing edge. Moving to next slide, our literature review establishes the theoretical foundation for our Perodua audit. Dalkir 2011 defines KM as a systematic process to capture and disseminate collective expertise to drive operational efficiency. This perfectly mirrors our audit finding, which is to overcome low motivation and a one-way communication barrier. Perodua integrated a multi-layered cloud system consisting of Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, and InfoSphere to allow their 12,000 employees to easily pool and store technical resources. A critical component of this audit relies on Nonaka and Takachi's 1995 distinction between tacit and explicit knowledge. While explicit knowledge is easily codified into manuals, tacit knowledge is deeply personal and experiential, such as the insights of senior engineers operating Perodua's highly automated 99% robotic PG MSB plant. Perodua actively manages this by capturing project troubleshooting data during monthly department meetings and digitally recording them in MS Teams, successfully translating personal tacit insights into explicit, reusable corporate assets. Next, our methodology describes how we executed this field audit. We utilize a qualitative research design to gather descriptive, in-depth data regarding Perodua's digital infrastructure and knowledge-sharing culture. Primary data was gathered face-to-face during a site visit to Perodua's headquarters on May 13, 2026 in Rawang, Selangor. Using a purposive sampling technique to guarantee data reliability, we interviewed 3 key stakeholders from Perodua's Human Resource Department, including the HR Manager, Encik Muhammad Syafiran Chetso, and 2 HR Executive Officers, Ahmad Izzaudin and Nurul Akila, who shared ground-level operational realities. Our data collection tool was a semi-structured interview guide, which, as Saunders 2019 notes, offers the structural flexibility to follow up on unexpected organizational insights. Finally, during the 1-hour session, our team utilized rotating interviewing techniques and dual digital voice recorders to prevent data loss, analyzing the final transcripts using Brown and Clark's 2006 thematic analysis framework. Moving into our core analysis audit of KM tools, specifically in technical infrastructure, our findings reveal that Perodua secures its corporate data by operating a dedicated private internet called InfoSphere. It acts as the central hub for organizational policies and corporate documents. To support flexible remote access, InfoSphere is fully integrated with Microsoft Teams, which serves as the company's main collaborative groupware for real-time cross-departmental teamwork. For its knowledge repository, Perodua recently completed a critical strategic migration from a traditional host server to an online SharePoint server. This centralized database allows 12,000 employees to instantly retrieve legacy project reports and templates, dramatically improving operational efficiency. Finally, Perodua is modernizing its corporate storytelling by replacing traditional classroom training with short videos, digital content, and experimental AI avatar-based presentations via the InfoSphere portal, proving their deep commitment to complete corporate digitalization.
Next, I will explain the process integration practice at Perodua, focusing on how organizational knowledge is captured and shared among employees. Firstly, lessons learned from projects are captured through monthly departmental meetings involving heads of departments and divisions. During these meetings, project progress, challenges, achievements, and outcomes are discussed. These meetings are recorded through Microsoft Teams, allowing employees to revisit the discussions and learn the previous project experiences. In addition, important updates and organizational performance are shared during quarterly town hall sessions involving managers and representatives from different companies within the Pro2 group. Beyond capturing lessons learned, Pro2 also focuses on transforming tacit knowledge into explicit knowledge. This is achieved through structured knowledge sharing practices. Human Resource conduct weekly induction programs for new employees where representatives from different departments introduce company policies, organizational structures, work procedure, and employee benefits. This enables new employees to learn directly from experienced staff and departmental experts. Furthermore, organizational knowledge is documented and stored in Infosphere, which serves as Pro2's private intranet platform. Employees can access policies, staff benefits, and other important information whenever needed. This ensures that knowledge is not limited to individuals but can be shared across the organization. In addition, Pro2 uses digital approaches such as recorded messages, short videos, and AI-generated avatars to communicate knowledge and organizational information. These tools help convert the experience and expertise of senior employees into documented and digital learning resources that can be accessed by other staff. This makes knowledge transfer more engaging, accessible, and effective. Overall, Pro2 integrates knowledge through meetings, induction programs, digital content, and the Infosphere platform, ensuring that valuable knowledge is captured, documented, and shared effectively throughout the organization. Moving on to cultural impact and effectiveness, this section evaluates whether Pro2's knowledge management system is effective in practice. Based on the interview, the adoption of cloud-based technologies has significantly improved operational efficiency and collaboration within the organization. Previously, employees faced limitations such as restricted server access and limited storage capacity. However, the new cloud-based system allows employees to access information more quickly, collaborate in real time, and work simultaneously on shared projects. This helps employees make faster and more informed decisions using up-to-date information. From a cultural perspective, Pro2 has also taken steps to reduce knowledge hoarding within the organization. The previous internal communication platform, which Intercom, was less engaging because it mainly supported one-way communication. As a result, employee interaction with the platform was limited. To address this issue, Pro2 introduced Infosphere and expanded the use of Microsoft Teams. These platforms support two-way communication through features such as chats, document sharing, collaborative folders, and online meetings. According to the interview, employees actively use this platform for communication, collaboration, and knowledge sharing, indicating that the system is widely accepted within the organization. In addition, Pro2 promotes a culture of continuous learning through the Innovation and Creativity Competition, or ICC. Employees are encouraged and rewarded for sharing innovative ideas and process improvements, which helps reduce knowledge hoarding and encourage collaboration across departments. Overall, the system appears to be effective because employees actively use the available platforms, information can be shared more efficiently, and collaboration has improved across the organization. As a result, employees save time, productivity increases, and knowledge is more easily transferred throughout the company.
Let's examine the challenges in order to evaluate the primary operational obstacles Pro2 is currently facing. Firstly, the IT team successfully modernized internal communication under infrastructure migration and system integration by shifting from outdated intercom system to MS Teams, Infosphere, and SharePoint. However, it has been challenging to manage this significant migration to the cloud platform across the entire workforce. This involves constant system modification and resulted in severe training issues. In terms of workforce demographics and policy enforcement, there is a clear lack of digital literacy among Pro2's 12,000 average employees. Workers over 40 generally struggle to adjust to these new digital platforms and often return to traditional manual processes. The absence of strong policy enforcement to standardized tool usage throughout the company makes this even more difficult. Furthermore, there are obvious concerns with on-site accessibility and linguistic barriers. Regional branches and production sites interact mostly in Malay, whereas headquarters mainly use English platforms. Also, traditional, centralized instructor training is quite impracticable because on-site production and service workers do not have dedicated personal computers. Last but not least, the organization must train and hire new generation of digital native technicians according to expert recruitment and knowledge transfers due to the technological transfer toward highly advanced electrical vehicle innovation. At the same time, employees are experiencing information fatigue due to extensive and traditional training courses, resulting in major knowledge gaps that require immediate modernization. Let's move on to the recommendation in order to directly address these issues. First of all, in order to address critical system failures, we advise implementing software updates for cloud optimization and secure remote access in organized phases during direct employee feedback. By combining this situation with a mobile portal or hybrid cloud infrastructure, authorized staff members can securely access technical documentation from a distance without impacting company security. The second step we suggest is mandatory micro-learning and digital upskilling to overcome demographic disparities. The business can guarantee corporate compliance by closely coordinating the usage of digital tools with performance evaluation through certain digital key performance indicators, which is KPIs. Developing brief, engaging training sessions will reduce barriers to technology and assist senior staff members in developing dependable digital practices. In third, we recommend developing bilingual mobile training platforms to overcome the gaps in language and technology access. Employees without workplace desktop can be supported by developing mobile-friendly training programs that function smoothly on personal smartphones, and dual language option in both English and Malay guarantee fair learning accessibility. Lastly, we recommend AI-driven content and reverse mentoring. Through this buddy system, younger and technologically oriented workers are paired with senior staff members in order to exchange expertise on both innovative electric vehicle through technology and conventional automotive maintenance. In order to enhance maintaining knowledge, Perdua may additionally employ artificial intelligence techniques to reduce complex training recordings into brief instructive animations and concise written summaries. This gets us to conclusion, our last final slide. The main conclusion of this study is that maintaining engineering efficiency and competitive advantage requires an effective knowledge management framework, which is a strategic necessity rather than a routine administrative task. Perdua and contemporary organization must transition from passive tool usage to proactive, required protocols in order to minimize knowledge breakdown during rapid technological advances. In the end, lowering manufacturing failures, enhancing socio-technical alignment, and gaining long-term advantages in a changing global economy ultimately depend on systemically transforming implicit experience-based engineering abilities into easily accessed explicit capabilities. That's all from us. Thank you.